T-side, BDC round 3. Got here for Friday practice. Was a little bit more confident because we thought we had a setup on the car that was going to work. Long story short, it didn't. We've been struggling with the handling all year basically. So after practice on Friday, we decided to take the whole front end of the car off. Try and rebuild it. Me and my son Kieran took everything off of it, pulled out a load of photos from last year and tried to set the car up from those photos. Saturday wasn't too bad. We just had a few changes for Sunday. Sunday practice went out fairly confident. Damp track to begin with, so it was a bit sketchy anyway, but we really felt like the handling was coming together on the car. We come in, made a couple of little changes, but it was pretty mint other than that. Went back out, done about 3 laps, and then I'm afraid Hayden Crookshank was in front of me. I was obviously following tight by. He spun and hit the front end of the car, bending all the suspension arms, breaking off the coilover. So that sort of mucked up that, even though we were happy with the car. Got back in the pits, lots of people helping as always. They managed to get it fixed enough. We had to run with no shocks for the rest of the day. To the battles, went up against Ian Biz. I was in the lead first, being the higher qualifier. Put in a fairly, if I remember, put in a fairly good run on my lead. So I was quite happy with that. All I needed to do was put in a steady chase. I put in a pretty good chase up until, again, the same corner, I believe it was, and then the steering again, it's just playing me up on one particular spot on the track, and that caused me a few issues, and I spun not long after that. Due to the way, I can't remember it exactly here now, but due to the way Ian spun at some point, I believe, we went at one more time. And to be honest, that went sort of much the same really. There were certain places on the track I just couldn't get the car to hold, and Ian eventually went through, and that was pretty much our weekend.